for Ms. Blue. We're back with Ms. Blue, and she had the Phlebitis 2 days ago, Christmas Eve, right?
Uh-huh.
And we talked about the issues involved and how this all got started and how it suddenly reddened. And I told you had the Phlebitis, and then you got some medicines and you went home. And how did it go from there?
Good.
Went real well, didn't it? Because it looks like it's not anywhere near as hot. Does not look anywhere near as painful. Now the thrombosis portion, this little spot here looks like it opened up and bled a little bit. That could have happened from a scratch or a bump of any kind. Your skin is very, very thin, and just about any kind of trauma will cause a small skin tear. But this looks a lot better. And were you able to sleep on the medicines?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people have trouble sleeping on those medicines.
No, I took the medicine once and it didn't pain after that.
Just the pain immediately on.
Right.
You must have had a good doctor.
Yeah.
I'm teasing with you. Well, I'm glad it helped you have a merrier Christmas. And what we're going to do is we're going to have you complete that pack of medicine that I gave you, okay? You keep taking that. I think it was a pill bottle, was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, pill bottle. So keep taking the medicine in the pill bottle. And when you finish that up, hopefully this is completely gone or resolved by that time. Now, Ms. Blue, there's a possibility that we may have to do another round of those medicines.
Okay.
That sometimes happens. Sometimes thrombophlebitis will return in a short period of time, okay? And if it does, that's okay. We just treat it again. Sometimes it takes 2 and sometimes even 3 rounds.
Wow.
And sometimes it just does because the inflammation is so significant. I'm fighting off a little phlebitis in my left arm. Actually,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's left over from surgery that I had 4 months ago, believe it or not.
Wow.
And it's just been moving around in my arm, and then I bumped it, and it came back, and now it's kind of slowly gotten down into the wrist on the left side. But,
Oh, wow.
But it's getting a little bit better every day, so I don't have to be on any medicine for it. It doesn't cause me a lot of problem. But the point I'm trying to get across is sometimes these come back or they want to linger a little bit, okay? But let me just get another little picture over here. You know, the whole time I did that video before, I kept talking about this as your left leg, and clearly it's your right leg. But I have a little bit of malapropism. Molly malaprop has influenced me. Have you ever heard that term before? Malapropism is where a person will take and substitute one word for another. So they say, hand me that knife, and they really mean to say fork. But in their mind, they're thinking fork, but out of their mouth comes knife. And that's called malapropism after Molly Malaprop, a literary figure, which I believe was a couple hundred years ago when it was famous. So very interesting. I do that sometimes. So this is clearly her right leg, everyone. Ms. Blue is doing so much better. Thanks for letting us do a follow-up video. And so Happy New Year now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll talk to you again soon.
But I would like to ask you if I could please have a muscle relaxer.
Okay, now we talked about that before. Remember, you had some of that Flexeril and it wasn't
That
working.
didn't help at all.
It doesn't help. Are you looking for a muscle relaxer to help with another problem?
Over
Your back.
here on my side, right here.
Yes, of course. I'll be happy
It
to give
just
you
feels
something.
tightens up.
Absolutely.
And it hurts.
You're 89. You've earned a little muscle relaxer. Now, here's what you need to know about muscle relaxers and your age. It's very important because there is a relationship that we need to take into consideration. Muscle relaxers in persons of your age are likely to cause you to be a little bit obtunded, which means an extra drowsy kind of confused state when you go to bed especially. So you want to be very careful that when you take the medicine that you have a clear pathway to the bathroom, so if you have to get up and go, that'll be safe. All right? And the first time you take, I'll give you something different because the one you had before didn't work very well.
No, not at all.
All right. Then you want to try to make sure that you've got somebody that is with you when you take it the first time to make sure you don't have any problems with it. The other thing is your insurance company is going to tell you it's not a covered medicine. And the medicine itself only costs a few pennies. You'll have to pay cash for it. And your insurance company doesn't want you to have it because they will think that it's too dangerous for you to have. You're not qualified for it because they'd rather you have muscle spasms. Okay. And that's the truth. They'd rather you have muscle spasms than fall. And truth be told, I'd rather you have muscle spasms than fall, right? But what I'm trying to do is let you know that we can do it, but we have to be very careful and make sure that you don't fall, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So Happy New Year, and we'll take care of that too.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey folks, you spoke and we listened. Here's what you had to say about Meta 7.
I love it so much. It gives me so much energy during the day.
I've noticed a change in my hair, my nails, my blood pressure.
There's no doubt that it's a benefit to me. It gives me more stamina.
And it can actually help you lose weight.
Now, I haven't taken a nap in 6 months.
That's right, Meta 7. More and more people are sending in their testimonials. Weight loss, more energy, and generally feeling more alert during the day. Let's hear more.
I used it to help wean myself off caffeine and energy drinks, and my productivity has been very high lately.
It's natural, it's amazing. I feel motivated to get out and do things that I didn't before.
I'm not tired during the day. I've worked 12-hour shifts.
Just go all day. It makes me feel great. I love it. And take it. It's wonderful stuff.
If you haven't tried Meta 7 yet, it's time to order yours from Amazon. Time to boost your metabolism and kick your energy level into high gear. There's an Amazon link in the description.